ImperialHal and Verhulst will most probably reunite. And here's why. So welcome back to the Apex Morning Shift, your number one ALGS morning show on the planet. Yes, sir. All right, so another entertaining weekend of ALGS. We had day 2 of the Pro League regular season on Saturday with groups A versus C. And then on Sunday, groups B versus C for day 3 across all 4 regions. Now, before we get into it, I just thought I'd share with you guys that after 1 week of having our creator code out, we have had 0 code uses.
I actually used somebody else's code.
How do I convince you guys to use my code? By next week, if we have 1 creator code usage, cameraman face reveal.
No, I'm not.
For 1 code use.
No.
I'll give you part of the revenue.
Oh, was it 50 cents?
All right, let's get right into the results of this weekend. Starting with APAC South with groups A versus C on Saturday. Here are the results. Boogie Boards with first place by 15 points ahead of second place. Woo! Absolute dominance from the boys. 15 more kills over second place as well. Stellar performance from the boys. Keep it up. No, okay, we're gonna do a lot of oles because there's been a lot of days and a lot of regions this weekend.
Shout out Justin Bieber for Swag 2 album.
GOAT album. Okay, let's stay on track here.
He had let me know that he was releasing it.
Okay, that's
a few weeks back.
Dreamfighter second place. Wolves Esports with third place. Another great performance last weekend. First place this weekend, third place, off to an amazing start. They have so much momentum. Yeah, we're gonna take a look at the overall leaderboards after looking at all the results from this weekend. But yeah, Wolves are doing. ALGS with fourth place. Fantastic team. Good stuff. Bear Claw Gaming 5th. Rendang 6th, Source Gaming 7th, Sol Esports 8th, JD Gaming 9th, and Smile 10th. And then you have the bottom 10, which has VK Gaming. Once again, QQ not playing. If anybody has intel on when QQ is going to come back, if he's even going to come back, please let me know down in the comments, because I did a lot of research, I did a lot of digging, and just QQ's just not there. He's nowhere to be found. Because yeah, seeing the reigning champions struggle is not fun, but hopefully they'll be able to climb back up. And then on Sunday, we had groups B versus C, and here are the results. TYK with first place, 1 singular point ahead of second place, which was Gen G. Another very hot start for both teams. Last weekend, doing amazing as well for both teams. So shout out to them. Sol Esports with third. Let's go. Cupid Esports 4th, Kakoi 5th, Vegas Inferno 6th, Alcatsia 7th, Team Mango, love that name, Deep Cross Gaming, Core Gaming 10th, and then we have the bottom 10. Moving on to APAC North, on Saturday we had groups A versus C, and here are the results. Tie with first place. Great first day of Pro League for them, as they didn't play last weekend, so this is a great start for them. Great momentum to build the beginning of the season, so I'm looking forward to seeing how this momentum carries on for the rest of the regular season. E36 with second place, another great day for them as they finished first last weekend. So once again, another team with so much momentum to start off the regular season. Riddle with fourth place. Let's go. White Grim Reaper 5th, Lawson 6th, Unlimited 7th, Realize 8th, Nosefox 9th, Arneb 10th, and then you have the bottom 10 with SBI Esports and Striders, which is quite surprising that they're in the bottom 10. But Strider is struggling last weekend as well. Definitely a team that, yeah, I think they're going to bounce back. I hope so. They're a very good team, so we'll have to wait and see.
Looking like Falcons out there.
We'll get to that. And then on Sunday, we had groups B versus C, and here are the results. Sotin with first overall, last weekend finishing second. A lot of consistency in APAC North. A lot of teams in this past 2 weekends doing really well and continue to do well this weekend. And Fnatic is another one of those teams. Unlimited as well, doing very, very well. KeanuJTV 4th, Black Sheep's 5th, SBI Esports. Look at that. They didn't do too well on Saturday, but they brought it back on Sunday. Arneb 7th, LFT Noob 8th, Realize 9th, and Reject Winity with 10th. And then the bottom 10. Moving on to EMEA, we had groups A versus C on Saturday, and here were the results. Alliance with first place, the team that we all expected to be on top. I'm not gonna lie, one of the most, probably, actually, scratch that, not one of the most, the most consistent team in the world, and has been for quite some time, for the last few years.
Controversial take, hot take, Hackis in the debate for the best IGL.
Say it. That's what I'm talking about.
In the debate. Sorry, Zero, but you've got some major competition.
If you're to put a title for best IGL in the world, best team in the world, I'm putting Hockeys, best IGL in the world, and I'm putting Alliance, best team in the world. Going next with second, Trojan 3rd, BC Go 4th, Pod 5th, NVMI 6th, Face Clan 7th, UAIM 8th, Navi 9th, Zipline Mafia 10th, and then the bottom 10. And then on Sunday, we had groups B versus C. And here are the results. NVMI with first place, 19 points ahead of second place. Woo! What an amazing performance from Hardeki, Impulse, and Kazakh. Good stuff, boys. Go next with second. Again, 2 days in a row, second place. Good stuff. Empire Gaming with third place. Huge comeback from the boys after struggling a little more last weekend, doing a lot better this week, making a statement for themselves, saying, hey, EMEA, don't forget about us. Was that a little cringe? That was a little cringe. You didn't hear. You were on your phone again.
My teacher emailed me.
Pod 4th, doing fantastic this weekend. Shout out Pod. Roadhouse 5th, SJP2 6th, Citadel Gaming 7th, OnDogs 8th, Onyx 9th, Cybercats 10th, and then the bottom 10, which had teams like Navi, Evos, Shalalala, which I'm surprised struggled. Usually not teams that are known to struggle, but we have the rest of the regular season to see. So, and finally, on to North America with groups A versus C on Saturday. Here are the results. Virtus Pro with first overall, which is a statement and a half for somebody like MT. Because for those of you who didn't know, he got dropped from Shopify Rebellion. How many players are we at that Zainus dropped?
Yeah. Including coaches? I don't know. We must be close to like the 6-7 mark.
Okay, let's not get into this again. And Shopify Rebellion, they finished 9th on the day. So being empty must feel so good after this weekend. I think his tweet after that was a little shot at Shopify Rebellion. I'm going to put it on screen right now. Luminosity with second place, a team that was due for a good day. Last split struggling a lot, playing with Nocturnal, and this split playing with White Jelly. Seems to be making a difference, so good for them. Stallions third, 14K Resonance 4th, Gap 5th, ZZ 6th, Hot Dog Mafia 7th, Nice Guys 8th, Shopify Rebellion 9th, Oblivion 10th, and then the bottom 10, which had teams. Watch this. TSM, 100 Thieves, Leave No Witness, Team Falcons, Sentinels, and Team Inferno. All teams that, in my opinion, should be in the top 10 consistently. But they definitely have the potential for it, especially teams like Falcons, 100 Thieves, which are super teams. But we're going to take a look at the overall leaderboard and see how they place. But yeah, definitely not easy. And then on Sunday, we had groups B versus C. And here are the results. Unreal Nightmare, a PLQ team with first place. Wow. Second place, Pioneers. Dude, I think picking up Cersei for Cruelbuckle and Jay were probably the greatest decisions.
It's all Cersei.
Yeah.
Kid is just nuts.
He's
Called it a
insane.
while ago. Surprised nobody picked him up.
Nip third,
Let's go. Kuda.
Oblivion 4th, Shopify Rebellion 5th, 100 Thieves 6th, 5-Star 7th, Virtus Pro 8th, Legacy 9th, DKK 10th. They added LF Org to their name. They're desperate for an org.
No orgs coming in, sorry.
No, I know. And then the bottom 10, which had teams like LG, ROC Sports, Liquid Alienware, Stallions, Team Inferno. Once again, a lot of teams in the bottom 10 that should be in the top 10 or would be normally in the top 10. And with that, all the teams have played 2 days of the Pro League regular season so far. So let's take a look at the overall leaderboards for each region. For APAC South, here's the overall leaderboard. Wolves and TYK tied in first. Gen G, amazing as well. The top 10, not surprising. All teams that deserve to be in the top 10, I'm not surprised at all by this. In terms of the bottom 20, VK Gaming is genuinely the one team that I'm very, very surprised. But once you look at the fact that QQ has not played with VK Gaming yet in both weekends, it's not that surprising. He was a big piece. I hope he's going to come back soon. For APAC North, here's the overall leaderboard. Soten and E36 tied in first. Once again, the top 10. A lot of great teams. A few teams, though, that are in the bottom 20 that I would have expected to be in the top 10. And I do think as the regular season progresses, they're going to make their way to the top 10. Nose Fox, SBI Esports, Riddle Order, and really surprisingly, Striders in 28th place. I'm so surprised about that. I'm not going to lie. As for EMEA, Go Next Esports is sitting tight in first place by 2 points ahead of Alliance in second. Fantastic. NVMI in third. Cybercats fourth. Yeah, the top 10 are pretty close. A 16-point difference between first and 10th place, which is not a lot, which just means that next weekend, one game day can just change everything. After 3 games played each team, we might see a completely different standing. So I love it. And then in the bottom 20, teams like 07, Empire, Navi previously winning a world championship. So very surprised about that. So we just have to keep an eye out for that. And as for North America, here are the overall standings. KCP on top, dude. 3 points ahead of ZZ. ZZ, not surprised at all. In my opinion, a super team. Virtus Pro with third place, 2 points behind ZZ. Must feel great for MT. Oh my goodness. Unreal Nightmare tied actually in third place with Virtus Pro. a PLQ team. What a hot start, especially for a team like this, especially for teams that are less experienced. Having a hot start like this is ideal. The top 10 has a lot of underdog teams, like Oblivion as well. DMG, off to a really, really good start. Because there are teams that have surprised us, there's also teams that have disappointed us a lot. Unfortunately, we have teams like NIP, Leave No Witness, TSM, Sentinels, Liquid Alienware, who are just, they just don't belong there. They belong at the top for sure. But then we got Falcons. And from what Vaxlon and ImperialHal have expressed on Twitter, is mainly due to the very low TTK, time to kill. The ability for the Peacekeeper, the Repeater, the Scout, the Charge Rifle to absolutely destroy you in half a second. And on top of that, you got no more helmets. Now it's making players fly through the air and just dying in half a second. They don't even have time to hit the floor. They don't even have time to hit the ground. They don't have time to react. They're flying through the air and they just get deleted, just done. Some teams have been doing great. Some teams have adapted to this kind of Apex a lot better, but a low TTK with abilities, especially in a BR like Apex, is not ideal because abilities, they do a lot of damage. And so when the TTK is low, it reduces the gun skill. The abilities, sometimes they just do everything and you just die in half a second. So it kind of sucks. Shout out to the teams that have adapted. To the teams that haven't adapted yet, got to put in some more work, unfortunately. And a lot of them, they find it annoying and not fun to adapt to, which has led to ImperialHal tweeting this picture of him, Raven, and Verhulst winning with a shh emoji, followed by a picture of him on TSM. And then another tweet of the meme, I'm the captain now.
Zero giving up IGL.
Are we about to see a return of Hal and Verhulst, or maybe back on TSM? Because he posted a picture. He posted a picture of Verhulst. Are you picking Hal or Duplex for IGL?
What I'm saying is, what if it just means he was posting that to show that he was the IGL back then? He's
on IGL 0 and Weltsy?
Maybe there's just a change in leader because he said, I'm the captain now.
Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. And as for me, that's it for today's episode of your number one LGS morning show on the planet. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to turn on notifications on. Use creator code KeanuJ at checkout the Apex store for free heirlooms and stuff like that. I'm kidding. Take care. And until next week, take it easy. Like and subscribe. I'm sorry, episodes are every Wednesday now, I think. Yeah, probably every Wednesday. I don't know. I'll let you guys know. Take it easy. Like and subscribe. Peace. Outro time. A lot of you might find it boring, but for me, it's awesome. I got my first basketball game tonight in a league here. So I'm super stoked. I haven't played competitive basketball in like a while. I'm 26 years old. Do I look 26? I don't think I do. Anyway, I'm super stressed out. I gotta go. I was supposed to leave like 2 minutes ago. So wish me luck. Steph Curry.